The best smart ring in the industry just got an upgrade. Let's get started. RingConn gave me early access to their Gen 2 smart ring. And last year I called their Gen 1 the best health tracker of 2023. So when they asked to sponsor a video to give my thoughts on the Gen 2, well, I came up with the top 5 reasons I think you should buy it if you're looking for a smart ring. But first, I want to get started on why I think anyone would want to buy a smart ring to begin with. Honestly, smart rings are a very convenient, low maintenance tracker for calories burned, steps taken, stress level, and especially the best when it comes to sleep when compared to smartwatches or a smartphone. So what's the number one reason why I think you should buy a RingConn Gen 2 instead of any other smart ring? No subscriptions. It is the biggest reason why I loved the RingConn last year, and to its credit, it's probably the only portable tech product I carry from last year to this year for a full year. I switched out a lot of products in my time, but I have not switched out the ring except for the new Gen 2 one, because I was happy with the Gen 1. There was no issue with it, and no subscription was a big part of that. I don't believe you should have to pay a monthly fee just to track your health. I'm fine with either paying for a hardware or a software, but I don't feel that anyone should have to pay for both just to track your health. There are products that do out in the world that do it, aren't as good as this, and have subscription fee, and I am just not a believer in that. So no subscription fee is definitely a reason you should consider RingConn. Plus the fact that it works with both Android and iOS, there really is no limitations on this as there is with others. Sleep apnea. This is huge, and it's high up on my list because of the fact that I do feel that I suffer from it a bit. And 1 out of every 4 males, I believe, does. 25% of males basically suffer from it. And the idea behind it is that if you're kind of struggling to breathe at night and your snoring is really bad because of it. So if that might be you might want to get this to better track yourself with. Now, you do have to remember to set it up. Every night when I wore it and set it up, my wife said she agreed because I didn't snore those nights. And this is so important because I've recently used other products that detect sleep apnea, but it's uncomfortable the way you have to set it up, and it's not good. It's not like I will not be doing that. This I can easily do, set it up and use it. It's so much more convenient for sleep tracking, and it detects all the same thing that others do, but with a really good detail for it. So I love the fact how it tracks everything, and it summarizes it easily enough for me to see, okay, I'm not getting 8 hours, I understand, but how much am I actually getting of REM sleep and everything along those lines. I love its tracking convenience, and smart rings are definitely the way to go for sleep tracking, I feel like. Battery life has gotten even better. So Gen 1 had the same battery life 7 days as most other smart rings. However, with this one, it's 10 to 12 days. For me, I've gotten about 11 days, even with the sleep apnea tracking, so I think that's really impressive. I also love the fact that on Sundays, when I used to always need to charge it, it actually tells me when it got to about 15% on Monday, hey, you have 15% battery life left, charge it before Wednesday at 11 a.m. That is awesome. Like, the fact that it was able to do that, I thought was so cool, just for the fact that oh, I know I can get another day and a half basically of battery still from it. I really like that, just to be able to kind of know when I need to charge it by, and sure enough, Wednesday morning, I remember to charge it before leaving for work. But that's not all. With the case, you actually even get a longer battery life. So we're talking 150 days. That's over 5 months before you need to charge it back into the wall. I love that, just because as long as I have my case with me, I can charge the ring if I forgot to do it. I like to charge it on my way to work just because I can just pop it in. It's charged by the time I get to work. Simple and easy. Plus, I don't have to worry about, oh, do I need to charge the case? Nope. Still got 2 months left. So health tracking, what can it really do? Well, I love how it breaks it up into sleep analysis, activity analysis, and stress analysis. So different parts of your health to really make sure that you get all the tracking you need. Now, we already talked about sleep analysis, but in terms of activity analysis, it can track calories burned, steps taken, not so much in terms of all the exercises because it is limited in its auto exercise tracking as of right now. If you're walking, running, totally fine, it can track that. but for like things like an elliptical, it might have some issues doing it, which is one thing I love to do. It also syncs up with Google Fit, which I absolutely love just because I like to have all my fitness tracking in one place if possible. The stress analysis, I think, does a better job that I've seen in a lot of other stress devices, just because it seems to vary more, which I kind of like. It means that it's kind of seeing when I did get stressed for like in this hour, maybe I was at work doing a report, or, you know, kids are screaming and yelling and I got stressed. I can actually see it more fine tuning to see exactly when it happened. So I like that more detailed. It's not just a steady line, which I always feel like, okay, you're not really doing a good job of checking my stress. As in a day, I definitely go through a wide variety. Finally, I do like the trends portion just because I can see how I did that week, and I'm looking forward to see the next week's trends so I can compare them and see, okay, did I get enough sleep? Of course I didn't get 8 hours. Of course I was a little stressed because of this situation, but it's nice to be able to compare it. And I'm very curious to see next month when I go on a vacation, how my stress level, exercise, and everything ends up there. Now, when it comes to extras, there are a few extra things this smart ring has that really do stand out. One thing is, of course, IP68, which means water and dust. It is proof. You don't have to worry. You can go up to 100 meters in water, so you can take it swimming with you in a pool, in the ocean. You're totally fine. And I just like that, especially with things like my upcoming vacation. If I go on the beach, I don't have to worry about my ring. I love anything like that when I do not have to worry about specific things in my tech. I just want to live casually, normally, and not have to worry about my tech. So I love that ability. Then another extra is the design. It really is striking this time around. You have glossy ones, you have silver, gold. They definitely stand out. And you also have a matte black. So depending on what you like, you can get it. This time around for my ring size, I got a size 10. Last year I got a size 11. This one is a little bit more snug, but I kind of wanted that for the sleep tracking just to make sure it was accurate. So totally fine with how it turned out, but always make sure to get the exact size for you. Get a ring size or anything along those lines, or go to a jewelry store. They'll tell you what your ring size is. Simple and easy, just so you always know. And those are my top 5 reasons on why you would want to buy a RingConn Gen 2. Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you convinced, or is there something else that's holding you back from buying a smart ring? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you as always for watching. This has been RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy. Thank you so much again for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Also, follow me on social media at YouTube Tech Guy. And check out some more great tech videos on your screen right now.